So this will be a brief overview on Sutra and how to use it. So you've most likely received an invitation in your email that looks something like this. And if you follow the link, you'll be able to register, you sign up and create your account. And in this page you can upload a profile picture, although you do not have to do that right now. You can do that later, and I'll show you how in your account settings. So once you've signed up, uh, you've most likely belong to a space or possibly even several spaces. In this case, right now we're in the KRI General Trainer space. So before getting into any discussions or anything, we encourage you to click on Resources and view the group discussion manners file that we have posted. And it'll talk a little bit about the intention, and we'd like to keep the communication conscious and considerate and open in order to facilitate some good discussion. An important thing is not to assume all the content is confidential, but to please keep it confidential. It is a private space for Aquarian Trainer Academy members, so keep whatever you read private, but also don't post anything you wouldn't want to become public. Okay, so let's get into the different pods. So right now we're in the general trainer space. Maybe you're in a different space. So within this space you'll see the different pods, and if you'd like to join, you'll see the title of the pod or discussion thread, and if you'd like to join and participate in the discussion, you can click on Join Pod, and then to go into the pod itself you can click the title, and from here you can see you can write your comments. You'll see that all of the comments are in chronological order, and to write a basic comment you can just type it here and click enter or click this little arrow. If you'd like some more formatting options, you can click this little plus sign, create a post, and then from there you have the option to create a title to the post. You can type your post itself, and you have the options to format it in various ways. In this way you can also insert a link, you can upload a file, insert an image, and also insert a video. Also, when you're in the discussion threads, you can like a comment that someone posted in order to support that or say that you agree with that, and it sort of highlights that comment. You can do that by clicking on Note. See, now it has one note or one little star, and from there if you want to see the highlights or comments that have been liked in the discussion thread, you can click on Notes, and in there you'll see the different comments that have been noted and how many times they've been noted. Up here you can see to sort it by date noted or the number of notes to see which comments have been the most popular. Another useful thing in the discussion is to tag someone. So if you'd like to, you can see Amrit Singh did here, if you'd like to directly comment to someone, see Sukhdev Kaur asked a question and he directly answered her. So she will get a notification saying that Amrit Singh has written a comment to you. That'll be in the email preferences. So to do that, you can do a @ symbol and then type the person's username and then click their username there. And now type a comment directly to that person that you've tagged. Now, you can get general updates, general email notifications for each thread and pod. For this pod, since I'm within the pod, how to best use Sutra, I can click the little cogs, the settings cog up here, click email preferences, and click how I want to receive my notifications, if at all, for this pod. So if I click every hour I'll get in my email different comments that have been written, who has joined it, and things like that. Now you can turn that off. If you turn that off, you can mute pod, but you'll still get notifications if someone directly tags you in a post to respond to you. Now, that's for just this pod. Getting general Sutra updates, you would go to your profile picture, click on that, and then click Settings. And from there you can click Email Preferences. And then you can choose how to get your notifications, if at all. So you can click once a day. It's same options as in that pod itself. And then once you're happy with those settings, you click Save Settings, and then you can move on. Now, you may belong to multiple spaces like I said before. So to see the different spaces you belong to, you can click Home, and then scroll down here underneath Spaces. You can see the different spaces that you personally belong to and navigate them through those. Or you can click Spaces up here and click the space. Also, to see all the pods that you belong to, you can click Pods and see the different pods you belong to. Now, if you'd like to start a pod or a discussion thread on a certain topic that you think should have a discussion thread, now to start a pod, you click Start a Pod. You can type your topic name here, describe the topic, and if you belong to multiple spaces, you can click the different spaces you'd like this pod to show up in. And I think that basically covers the overview for Sutra. If you have any suggestions or ideas on how to improve, you can comment them in how to best use Sutra. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can email me at projectcoordinator@kriteachings.org. Satnam. Thanks.